I want to talk about mucus-forming foods. Mucus in general is something that I do not experience anymore. I call my diet a fruitarian diet. Some people have called this diet the mucusless diet. Because when you just eat fruits and vegetables, you don't produce mucus. Your body produces mucus to get rid of things. It's kind of like out of some scary sci-fi movie where the only way they can capture the bad people in some kind of crazy world is to just throw goo all over them. And once the goo gets on them, they're trapped, and then they can get rid of them. Well, when you ingest things that your body doesn't want, the only way it encapsulates these things to get rid of them is in mucus. It's mucus in your nose, mucus in your ears, in your throat, all through your intestines, and that's how your body gets rid of these things. I don't have mucus anymore. I really don't have to pick my nose. When I wake up in the morning, I don't have to cough up anything out of my throat. I almost get no boogers in my nose. Got no mucus in my ears. I get no earwax. My lungs are very clear. I can absorb a tremendous amount of oxygen, and I've got great lung volume. I don't have any mucus, or I don't cough. I know I don't have any mucus in my stomach because when I go to the bathroom, it's very different than it used to be. The things that cause mucus are things that you shouldn't be putting in your body. And if you have a lot of mucus, you're probably ingesting things that you should not be ingesting. Dairy is probably the single greatest source of mucus-forming foods. If you eat anything that's got dairy in it, you're going to be creating lots of mucus. A lot of people know this. There's a lot of people that understand this. They stay away from dairy because it creates a tremendous amount of mucus. It clogs them up. I think it's almost common sense among health enthusiasts that high quantities of dairy are very unhealthy things for you. They create a lot of mucus. And if you just want to experience a mucusless life, just cut out dairy, and right away you'll probably be eliminating 50% of the mucus in your body. And I can't stress that high enough. I would tell somebody if they really wanted to become healthy, they should give up dairy before they gave up meat. And I really believe that. I think dairy creates a lot more problems long term than anything else. People have asked me if there's any plant foods that create a lot of mucus. I did some research, and it turns out that soybeans, tofu, and all the soy protein things are associated with also creating a lot of mucus. So I think there's a lot of people that think soy is very healthy, but it turns out that soy products, soybeans, create a lot of mucus in the body. So that's something that I find very interesting, and it's another reasons why I'm glad I don't eat soy or soy products anymore. One of the emails that people send me all the time is, they say, Mike, what's wrong with grains? Why can't I eat whole grains? Just the word whole grains, everybody thinks is healthy. You just say the word whole grains and people just think, oh, that's healthy food. Well, why is that healthy? It's only healthy because there's been so much marketing in the last couple of years that talks about whole grains. Whole grains, it's healthy, it's going to reduce your cholesterol, it's going to improve your health. Whole grains are not something that I believe are healthy. I believe grains are something for insects and for birds and for big animals like cows and horses to eat, but I don't believe that grains are something that are good for humans. They're very hard to extract. You need a lot of them to produce a meal. They're something that can only be ingested after they've been cooked. In their raw state, you can't absorb them. If you eat any raw grains, they'll just go right through you. Your body can't break these things down. Raw grains create a lot of mucus. Pasta, flour, oats, these things create mucus. If you ever cook pasta, just leave it on the stove and let it cook. Let it overcook. Let it sit on the stove like it would in your stomach for 12 hours at 100 degrees after it's been cooked. You know what happens to that pasta? It turns into a big pile of mush. I call it plaster. That stuff coats your entire intestines. And just imagine if you poured that into the bathtub. It would clog the drain. If you eat a lot of grains, it turns into kind of a mucus substance in your body. And it doesn't allow you to absorb other nutrients as well. I've experienced great changes in my health when I cut out cooked grains and whole wheat, whole grains, whole oats, all these whole things that are not in any way absorbable unless you cook them and break them down. And they create a lot of mucus in your system. They inhibit absorption of other types of nutrients, and I just don't believe that they're good for you. So if you want to eliminate more mucus in your body, cut out grains and pastas and all these refined things that I don't believe are natural foods for humans. So if all these things create mucus, what are the options that don't create mucus? Well, you eat oranges, you will have no mucus. If you eat apples and pears and bananas and watermelons and grapes and lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers and carrots and any plants and vegetables, okay? Fruits and vegetables do not create mucus. They go in you and they come out of you as they were. They look the same when they go in you as when they come out of you. They don't create any type of reaction in your body to get rid of them. Your body likes and thrives on raw plants and vegetables. Raw fruits and vegetables. Okay, so mucus, it's a huge benefit. You won't have it. And once you don't have mucus, it's amazing. It's amazing. If you have no mucus in your body, it's like you're just clean. You're all water, and it's fantastic. So the mucusless diet, the fruitarian diet, the jungle diet, the wild animal diet, call it whatever you want. Just eat raw fruits and vegetables, mostly fruits, and you will have fantastic vitality and health. I promise. Give it a shot.